You offered them your time, your energy, your trust. You gave them pieces of yourself that you didn't give to anyone else. You stood by them when no one else did, carried their burdens as if they were your own, and fought battles they didn't even know existed. And how did they repay you? They took your kindness and twisted it. They took your loyalty and made it a weapon. They saw your strength not as something to admire, but as something to exploit. It started small, a request here, a favor there. At first, you didn't even notice it. You thought you were helping, thought you were making their life better. And maybe you were. But what you didn't see was how they were taking advantage of the very qualities that made you who you are. They knew you'd never say no. They knew you'd never walk away. They knew you'd always show up. And so they pushed. They pushed until you were carrying their weight along with your own. They pushed until you were exhausted, drained, questioning yourself. And when you finally stumbled, when you finally needed them to be there for you, they weren't. Instead, they turned your best against you. They called you weak for feeling tired. They called you overbearing for caring too much. They blamed you for the very things you did out of love. It hurt. It hurt because you never saw it coming. You never thought someone you cared about, someone you gave your best to, could do this.
You believed in them.
And now you're left wondering if it was all a lie, if they ever really cared at all. But here's the truth. What they did says more about them than it does about you. It's not your fault they couldn't see the value in what you gave. It's not your fault they didn't appreciate your loyalty, your kindness, your strength. Their actions are a reflection of their own insecurities, their own selfishness, their own inability to give back what you gave to them. Yes, it hurts. It's a kind of pain that lingers, that makes you question your worth. But don't let it change who you are. Don't let their betrayal harden your heart. Don't let their actions make you believe that giving your best is a mistake. The problem was never you, it was them. You gave them your best because that's who you are. You give, you care, you love deeply. And while they may have used it against you, they can never take away the core of who you are. One day, they'll realize what they lost. Maybe it'll hit them when they're alone, when they're struggling, when they need someone who would have done for them what you did. But by then, it'll be too late. Because now you're wiser. You've learned that your best isn't for everyone. It's a gift, not something to be taken for granted. It's something you'll give again, but only to those who truly deserve it. So hold your head high. The pain they caused won't last forever, but the strength you gain from it will. You gave them your best, and though they used it against you, they couldn't destroy you. You're still standing. And that's the greatest proof of all that they never truly understood your worth.